Hey guys, so anybody who knows me knows that I hate being recorded and I hate the sound of my own voice. But for part of my assignment for the week, I have to make an experimental viral video. And my instructor basically implemented a contest of sorts. So from the time I post this video until Sunday night at midnight, the most views wins. What we win? I don't know. But I've decided to share a part of my story, a part of my life that, not really anybody knows about except my A1s from day one. So I have a million people in my corner, and for you guys, I'm grateful. But for me to show my face on video, this means something. And as much as I hate this, I hope you guys take this seriously, and in whatever capacity you're in, open your hearts and pay attention, because, in my darkest time, I felt so lonely. I feel like I'm an annoying person, and I really don't have anyone to reach out to. I know I do. I have 2 group chats full of family that, somebody can relate to my story. But anyways, this time last year, I just moved to Salisbury. I was in a job that I hated, but it wasn't at a time where I could leave it. And I lived with my ex-fiance. I loved him, and I use past tense for a reason, you guys will see in a minute. But I don't remember the exact date. I managed to block it out. But a year ago this month, I almost lost my life at the hands of someone I used to love, my ex-fiance. We were arguing and fighting that day, and, I had my faults in the fight too. It's not all on him, it's on me too. But, it escalated to the point where he had me dangling by my throat. My feet were a clear foot off the floor, and I almost lost my life that day. It's really, really hard. On my darkest days, it's like, okay, I deserved every bit of that. And, I've talked everybody that I know. I talked their ears off regarding it, and I can't rationalize why, but for a long, long while, I idealized suicide. That's my aim here. The whole point of this video was, to talk about suicide, and really, honestly, how common it is, and, in light of the little girl, 14-year-old girl that lost her life because she was bullied and harassed enough to feel like she wasn't a productive member of society. She took her own life. And, for a long time after last November, I thought, the world would be a better place without a waste of space like me. And I know what you guys are gonna say. You're gonna hit up my inbox. You're not a waste of space. You have purpose. I know that now. I have purpose. I have a job that I love. I'm in a place where, I really honestly can come and go as I please. And, I have good friends, that are in my corner. Like, if I ever need somebody to talk to, like past recent events, I've had, countless people that I could rely on and talk to and talk their ears off, and they don't seem to be annoyed by my repetitive nature. But, it was hard year and a half. But in all honesty, I'm better now, but then I idealized suicide. What do I have to offer the world at this point? And, at that point in my life, it was a dark time. I couldn't move home. That wasn't an option at the time. I really didn't have anybody if it wasn't for my dear friend. He saved me that day. I don't know what I would have done or where I would have gone. But, you know, suicide is real. It's a real thing, and it's common. I have a range of mental illnesses: anxiety, depression, non combat PTSD, and, I've been med free for a year this month as well, so I have different coping mechanisms. But, I just wanted to share with the world, basically. Live videos or recordings or what have you, it's not my nature, but you guys need to know that if you ever feel that way, you're not alone. My messenger inbox is always open. If anybody ever needs someone to talk to, I check my message requests daily for, incoming messages. If we're not friends on Facebook, if you feel comfortable with that, send me a friend request and shoot me a message if you're feeling lonely, stuck, afraid, alone, any of those. I'm always here. My inbox is always open, and while I might not get your messages right away, I will always answer. But I really, in all honesty, hope that this reaches someone in a positive way, because you're not alone, and you have at least one person in this world when it feels like you have nobody. If there's anything at all left that I can say, I had this whole big thing planned. I was sitting at the library doing homework, and I was listening to Logic, the Logic song that he did for the VMAs, and as hard as it's been for me, I don't think I could ever leave this world. I have my child. She needs me. I have my family. My families, people I consider my family. You guys mean the world to me, and I'm grateful to have all of you. Every last one of you have helped me in some way, and for that I'm grateful. So, thank you.